come with me to the gym again, I like to start off with the Stairmaster. Today I did 12 minutes. I try to do cardio twice every time I come in. Then I go to the seated leg press. I start out with a warm-up with 10 at 135. You don't necessarily need to start out with a warm-up. Sometimes I don't, but if you're not feeling that great, you probably should. Next, I moved it up to 170 and did 6 sets of 10 and that. And I try to go to the gym every other day. That's just what kind of works for me. I find that once I hit the 24-hour mark, after having been to the gym, is when I really feel the repercussions of my actions. But it's okay. Next, I do the hip abductor. I did a warm-up and this one as well. I try to warm up with most of these. Occasionally, like when I do my abs, like the ab crunches on the cable machine, I don't do a warm-up. I just go ahead and get to it. I like to move around a decent amount in the gym so that I don't get too fatigued. So I do cardio, then I do legs, then I do arms, and then I do legs again, and then I do arms again. And yeah. Here I am back on legs with some leg extensions, and here I am doing some crunches. This cable machine went up in the half, so this is actually me doing 42.5 pounds, which I found interesting, but it worked. There you go, you can see that. I did some pull downs. And this day I did try out a new machine. I ended up doing the torso rotation machine, which I actually really enjoyed, and I ended up doing it again. I like to occasionally add to my workouts, so this day I ended up being in the gym like 2.5 hours. And I still ended up going on my 2-mile walk. So yeah, I got goals to reach. I'm trying to get there. If there's a way I can get to this finish line faster, I'm probably gonna do it. At the gym I go to, there is a cardio theater, and today they were showing Taken 2, which was really cool. And I chose to do the treadmill instead of the elliptical. I did a 1.0 incline, and the speed was, the speed was 1.0 and the incline was 3.6. I don't know, I just kept pressing up until it felt right. Running on the treadmill is a bit awkward for me, so I just did the speed walking pretty much. Next, I am gonna go and sit in the sauna. Here we are, headed that way. I normally do like to do like squats or hip thrusts, but today I was feeling a little fatigued, so I chose to just go to the sauna. I was in the sauna, I think 12 minutes. And it actually wasn't bad. I don't mind being in the sauna, mainly because it's just hot. It's not humid as well. And yeah. After the sauna, I'm going to go take a quick shower, and then I'm going to hop into the cold plunge. I think this is actually my second time in the cold plunge. And I think it's helping. I don't know exactly. But we'll say I do feel different since having started going into the cold plunge every time I go to the gym. I ended up in the cold plunge 8 minutes this day, mainly because I went to set my timer and I thought it set, but turns out it didn't. So I was in there a bit longer, but it ended up being okay.